Forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Trojans are threatening in the red zone. Wants to throw on third down. Touchdown USC! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything...
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they got him for the sack. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Bloomington. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying...
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll give it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Off the play fake. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Trojans have this offense rolling. For the offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, dude.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Power football with the run. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. A third down drive for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Gets away. He's going to run it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
To the air on first down. They're trying to get to it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Line getting set on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll go right back to the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Slings it downfield. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right now. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive. Fires toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
All right, sense of urgency now has to be through the roof of this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover.
First down here for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
So that... this historic stadium, home to the Iron Horse and the Great Dane, to Wilson and Alvarez. Camp Randall Stadium in Madtown, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this. To a good start. Looking to pass on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Gives it to the back on the draw. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. First down for this offense. The inside handoff. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Makes a connection. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Trojans are on the move. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll line up for a second down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Dances away. On the run, fires downfield. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. Got it past the marker. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
And the Trojans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their deep. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They believe they can run right here. Got room at the 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. fires to the wideout. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. Running with power. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. Now improvising. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. They're bringing heat. Bought a little time, lets it go.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they...
Line gets set, 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Couldn't make the play on 1st down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now they'll run the draw. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Trying to get to it. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much.
First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. The lone back's got it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jordan.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He makes a catch. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Talk about stepping up at a huge moment of the game. This guy's been relatively quiet throughout the game, but here in a 2-minute situation, he makes arguably the biggest play of the game so far for his offense. Nice job.
And that one's incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
He's got it. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans!
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of...
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Pressure coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to pass it on second down. Touchdown, USC! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. So here comes our first play of overtime. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking it.
The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things.
Welcome, everyone, to Beaver Stadium, nestled in Bucolic State College and home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, and one of the loudest, most passionate crowds you'll find anywhere in college football. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Off-play action on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll run it from the gun. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
From the gun on third down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Trojans are on the move. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Coming after it. Buys a little extra time. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. It's complete to the left. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run it to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. And the quick shuffle pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
Decibels. Feeling some heat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all. Offense set on 1st down. He's going to pass. Unloads. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He wants to take the top off. And it's picked off at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my...
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
It's a really...
A 1st down for the offense. Quarterback will audible. Going up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this.
The Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. The offense set for a 1st down play. Hand off from the shotgun. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. They're trying to get to it. That's caught. It's Copeland. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. This crowd knows when to bring it. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds him out of the backfield. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I think moving...
The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They get him down after he makes the catch. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to run for it. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this defense.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gonna take a shot.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Enormous play coming right here. 3rd down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.